Hello everybody, Forest Month is here. I'm still in forest and I try, since I'm here from about last week, about let's say, so I try to shoot as many videos as I can and of course put into the videos the ideas I get. So now it's time for this little guy. You might see this guy on some I believe in last year video even. It is the, of course, Victorinox, we know it. Alox X Farmer. So Alox means, of course, aluminium, and X means the biggest size of the Farmer edition. I would say there is a couple of those, or there is the Alox actually, and there is a Farmer and a Farmer X, and I believe there is a Scout or something like that. So this is the biggest, let's say, model. Biggest means there's the most of tool. Then if there can be, I mean, in this model, it is, so it was released in 2021, so it was kind of special edition, or Alox edition, special edition for that year. And I really like it that it wasn't definitely expensive. It is, to be honest, it is one from the cheapest knife in my collection, and it is definitely probably the least looking like kind of military, tactical, whatever these things looking knife in my collection. This is simply some kind of knife probably I won't be worried to take off on some party and anywhere where are people which might be scared of the knives. But this one is really friendly. Everybody knows the Victorinox, and this doesn't look any tactical. It's small, definitely. I would say tiny in my size of vision, what I see and in my collection. This is really probably the shortest blade, I believe. Maybe the Blackjack 155. I released the old videos a few days ago. So this is probably the smallest blade I got, and maybe only one as a folder which has no any locking mechanism. That's important on these. And some states asked for it or needed it if you like to carry knife, any knife. I mean, now we are talking about pocket knife. So some, like I believe the Great Britain got it. So if there is no locking mechanism, and if there is, it sticks with there's other conditions like the blade length and these, and I believe this knife is there. I tell you why. So you can carry it there. So that's why I really like it. So if I go somewhere and I might take off the knife, and I believe somewhere, so let's say on a party, and maybe I'll serve for myself, we do barbecue, so I won't take out one of my standard knives and scare someone, so I'll take always this one, and I'm not worried to take it off even on some, let's say, wedding party, and let's say do some things with it, because probably nobody will be scared about this knife. That's important. So let's go for it. The price I paid last year was about between 55 to 65 US dollars. I can't remember now, and I believe you can still buy this knife as a new one. Somewhere I've seen it discontinued, so why not? This is a really tool I recommend. That's why I bought it. This is only my Victorinox. I don't have any in my collection. This is only one. I like it. I missed some tool on it. I go to it a little bit later, but it's still very good. There are many tools I like and I need. That's why I choose this one. Firstly, I like the Alox version. I don't know why, but I don't like the plastic on it. I mean, usually the red one. The plastic is plastic. I've seen it. I don't know, simply off. I don't know how they did it. So you can see the rivets here. So this one probably stays there. So I'm not worried to have it there. You see the ring feature, so you can attach it on some lashing. Even they sell some chain made by Victorinox. You can keep it safely in your pocket, and I use it. I used to have some Wenger knives many years, 20 years ago, and I sold it. It was the bigger one, bigger model, but forget it. But I used the chain for it to hold it and keep it safe in my pocket. That's why I'm turning this one now. Okay, whole length is 93 millimeters. 93 millimeters, which is about 3¾ of an inch, somewhere like that. So definitely under 4 inches, nicely under 4 inches. So pocket friendly, very light. 109 grams. 109 grams is about 4 ounces, roughly 4 ounces. So pretty light. I hope you can see that. Sorry, you might not. Sorry. Okay, I like when I set the camera down. When I will do the practical things with the knife, then I show you this one in my pocket, so you won't see. That's important there. So made of aluminum, Alox, so aluminum, and we got traditional style of Victorinox size blade. And when I've seen and checked it with my friend's knife, which has the same length of the knife, his model, I don't know what was that. It was with the red scales. His blade was here about thinner. So when we check that side by side, I say, okay, this one is made to be a little bit tougher. What is nice on this knife? It's really the blade is twisted. I never seen that somewhere. I don't know if you can see that the blade is twisted. It's twisted, so it looks like, sorry, it looks like twisted, but it's grounded to the side. So like to this side, we got two sides, and the blade is grounded like this one, in this angle. So that's why it looks here thicker. No, it is thicker here, and it tapers down, but not to the middle, but from my side of view to the middle side, so to the middle of the knife. Never seen that. It's interesting. They use their own I never seen what is exactly their stainless steel, but it is their steel, and it's pretty sharp. Somebody said that it's really hard to put the original sharpness on Victorinox from whatever reason. I've never tried. This is still alright, and I said I got it definitely about a year, and sometimes I use it, not regularly, but if I try to sharpen, yeah, maybe on some stone rod or something, or ceramic rod. See, the camera is doing some bad things. I don't know why again. So the standard blade, what I said, you remember, I talked about some, let's say, UK friendly carry is there is no locking mechanism. That's first thing, and second thing, it is under 3 inches of blade, and I count not the real edge, but really from the handle. So let's put it from here. So from this point over here to the very tip, it is under 3 inches. I believe it's 7.2 centimeters. 7.2 centimeters. So 7 centimeters and 2 millimeters. So it's quite short, and of course the real cutting edge is about 1 centimeter shorter. So somewhere about 6 centimeters, something like that. It's not the best carver, I can tell you right now. Even it's sharp, but the grinding and everything is just, you know, I've seen better, but it's, let's say, as a stars, from 5 is the sharpest. This is about 4. So really a really sharp knife. But let's say compare with my Spyderco, that's really hair shaving sharp. That's you can't compare these. Even when you touch, you say, okay, yeah, this is sharp. But that one, well, that's different story. So we got non-locking mechanism and standard folder, which we know. We know these, what the Victorinox is known for. Okay, carry on. One from the main part I bought this knife is the saw. I like the saw on folders, especially on the when it's the Alox. I like it because it works. We're gonna see it how this one works. See that it's been used already, so nice. There are scissors, another feature I like. The spring isn't that, let's say, hard, so it won't spring or open the scissors that much, so it gives it or sets it into about that position. And of course you can open it more widely, but you have to do it manually this way. Okay, scissors. Then we've got awl, you call it, maybe I remember that finally. So some puncture thing, and it is nicely sharp here, and it is 3D, as you can see. It's 3D, so it's really tough and nicely works. Works nicely, sorry. And it has very sharp this side. Even it's not like knife sharp. When you if I try and I press, then I will slice myself or cut myself, really. So this is sharp enough to do some damage. So I like it. Then of course there is as a standard a can opener with a small flat screwdriver. And I believe the last things actually two. So one is the bottle opener, which I never used, and big flat screwdriver. And this one, and I believe I've seen it to unstrip wire, and somebody lifted with some, let's say, small nails, lifted it out of the board and use it as a, yeah, like for some get some leverage and take it off. Yeah, why not? Why not? Even on some level, we can do it. We can. This is see that grounded down, so we can use it. This one, some light prying, and of course this one could be used for a bit more hard prying. See that grounding down. So not really for hard tasks, but it is good, and I found it really useful. I like the knife because there is lots of features I like. What I miss on it, and it will be probably not there because it will be more thicker, at least small pliers, some small pliers. So I know it adds some about that white space as a one tool is, but that will be probably everything I need for it. What the pliers will be for, only to help me, let's say, take something out of, let's say, some small space which is deep, like between two boards, let's say, or take off some not really big nail or something like that. So not really for hard tasks, but it helps. I really like it. These are tools which I like, or even and, so that will be two tools, but or some file. So it will be maybe better for the construction that doesn't ask for some harder construction. So let's say that size, both sides wood, and the better way will be the diamond side file to do some things, because that will be only thing I miss. So then it will be even greater tool. So I'd like to have it. At least, let's say, the pliers will be more complicated, but I believe the file will be not really big deal for me. So that's the theory. Let's go for some practical things. So let's start the practical things. So this is the standard paracord, scissors, I would say pretty nice, pretty good. Definitely good if you want to carry your nails and bird or something like that. So maybe maybe it will important if we stay in forest for months, but I don't think it will be that way. So anyway, for paracords, it is great. I don't have any paper here, but I believe the paper, oh, by the way, moment. Oh yes, I put something here. I've got something here. Yeah, it works nicely. No problem with any of these. Now we go to the, I believe I say properly the name, all, and I got this old board here. This is it. Nice. What I like, it slices when you twist, because the edge, the sharp edge, it like drills in, so, or cuts the material off, which is great. Now we go to the main parts. Oh, okay. By the way, moment. I don't have any can to open, but I don't care, because I don't think it needs to be proven, because everybody knows I don't have anything to use this screwdriver to work. Oh, sorry, I forget. I want to tell you, I've got something actually. That's why I bring it here. So yes, I forget this one. Sometimes these screws can be untied or loosened. So how to tie them up? Of course, take a proper size of Phillips, or this small guy can work for it. Hope you see that. I can tie it up. Oh, this one was really loosened. So yes, I got even usage for this small, even here outside. And of course, no any bottles. I don't carry any bottles, but the flat, nice CBB tech lock. If you want to untie this, CBB T-clip, sorry. Move this one, so I need it on that down position, and of course tie it up, so it's suitable to do it here, or if I need to clean my shrapnel one, or simply take the handle off. It works even on this size. Even you can see this is a little bit bigger, but it's absolutely fine. Or I got this PPX heft or hest, I always forget that. And because I said I've got some compass and matches inside, so how to take off the scales, use the screwdriver. This size of screwdriver is like built for it. I hope you can see that. It's absolutely built for it. It is exactly the size. So that's great. Maybe on the Pocket Boy 13 or 130, sorry, so 13 centimeters, it works too, which is very handy. So pretty useful even outside. pretty useful. I use it many times. I use it many times, even when I'm at home and I do something. So I got the knife usually on my working table. So I just take it in, just take this flat screwdriver and do things I need, because it's really useful. Now let's go for the knife and saw. Just the camera. You won't see me again as normally we do here, but that's not important. Important is you're gonna see this place. So the knife. Anyway, I took the gloss, as you can see, and it's kind of hard to open the knife. Okay, then I will carry on with the saw, and I can open it with the gloss. And what I want to show you, some fresh stuff. Sorry, this is the side I want to saw. This is some fresh stuff, definitely 4 centimeters, so 1.5 inch. And we can call it as a test of the saw. I need to use it, so that's why I just remove just small pieces of that. So because I need the pole. And where it is. So here it is. Did you count it how many strokes it was? About 212 plus minus. But as I said, in diameter it's about 4 centimeters, and it's fresh stuff, some mid-hard wood, so not super hard, but definitely not some soft. And I've got here hardened wood, so we'll see in similar in diameter. Hundred. Two hundreds. 240. So 240 on dried hardwood. This is dried hardwood, and this is, as I said, fresh, some mid-range hardwood. So you can do it. It's not really like pleasure to do it for a long time, 200 strokes, because the blade is too short, but you can do it if you need it. Now the knife, so I have to open it without glue. So important is, as I said, there is no locking mechanism. So, and what I found already, the blade is, or the knife itself is quite small, so you have to squeeze it really. This is yesterday's fresh stuff. Not really hardwood, so it's all right. What about some square notching? Again, the saw opened with gloves on. As you can see, if you do these small things, so about 1 centimeter, so these are pretty easy to do with a knife. If I need to do some square notches, so 90 degrees, I will go in this combination. So I'll do it twice. So I go half for that like square notch if I do for the traps, and of course if I need to do something in U shape, because that is the best way for me with this knife. Very nice, very useful. This is really, as I said, this is fresh mid hardwood, so this is really now see that because it's there, so I can break it there, but normally it's very springy, so it's very tough for trap making, sorry. So pretty nice. What about some really hard wood slicing? This is really hard wood. Definitely not bad, definitely. I like it. Only the grip is short because, as I said, and the knife sinks into my palm, so I have to squeeze really, so not for long term, but normally it's absolutely fine for standard using. Well, I won't baton, of course, with this knife, with obvious reasons. But what I want to do is how to make a fire with this knife and throw soft wood. Now I hold the knife in this position, not like that. Until here I hold it in this way to use the power strokes, but now I need to more control the angle. Even the knife is sharp, it's a bit tricky because the grinding sometimes the edge bites really in because of the crappy wood, and sometimes it's just on the surface. You know, like now it did nothing, so I had to sorry, I had to adjust the angle. It's a bit windy today, which I'm not happy with that. So you can have pretty much of idea how this one works on that crappy soft wood, which I like for fire making. But as I said, when I've got something like this one, which is hardwood, this is different story, guys. See that? That's different story. I use this piece of wood in different videos because I like that, like example. This is different story. I have to really push, as you can see, to get any results. Or now we go to a bit tricky part. We can use the awl here. I call it awl always. If I'm wrong, then correct me, please. I have to learn. I try to open it with a glove, but I can't. So anyway, I don't need to use this one because the sharp edge here, I can make some pretty nice like dust, I see, or dust like scrapes of wood. Which might help, sorry, catch my sparks. You can have an idea how tiny pieces of wood it can scrape out of this hard piece of wood. It's just for the idea, otherwise I have to collect it in different way. But there are still some pieces, and how this one works on the softwood. I would say worse. From some reason, worse. Yeah. If I go here, nothing changed. If I go down, it won't bite. It won't bite in. So no. On this wood, it's easy for me to use the standard blade. Or of course, what about feathers like on standard? As I've shown. I do it more because I feel I need more these tiny parts. Now, the funny part. Take off the glove because I don't like it to do it with it. We got two choices now. Use the awl, which I've tried, because it creates sparks. I have to be careful here because I'm really on the surface, so it's not really pleasant to do it. So I can do it in this way, just for you to see, or I can do it with the saw, and sorry, not with the, of course not with the edge or blade, but with the other side, like we do on many knives. But there is no locking mechanism too, so I have to be careful, and I lock it in this way. I hold it in this way to keep it more secure as open, and this one works more effectively. There are some burning, yeah, it burns, but it's windy around. So this is the way how we can make a fire with a ferro rod and this Victorinox Farmer X Alox. So for me, really great tool. Sorry. I won't sit on it. Sorry guys, for me this knife is excellent side knife for any big knife. Sorry, still not as I want it. Excellent. I really recommend this knife. This is a great tool if you want to be like pocket friendly, kind of survival, take it really in quotes, with a T4 tracker, because you can split with the tracker, which is very important. You won't do it probably with this knife, but you can do it with this, and then you got more options to do big crews with feathers, sorry, with this. And so this is about 100 grams heavier, and this is over 100, so 2 grams combo. Very pocket friendly, very light, one pocket, another pocket, and you can do, let's say, overnight camp. Of course not in the winter, but when you just need to make a fire, and these things just prepare food, something, make some fire, let's say for a night, but not really cold night. I mean, not in the winter, as I said, of course. But this is very pocket friendly survival combo in my eyes. I like that knife. I like that knife. I recommend it absolutely. If you can buy it, then buy it, because this is really nice. And as I said, it doesn't look any kind of military, mostly doesn't scare anybody, and of course you can probably carry it in many states where you cannot carry your standard folders. Just what I want to say for comparison, I forget, do it the Manix XL, sub 4 inches blade still. See how tiny the Victorinox is, because this is pocket knife and this is pocket knife or folder. That's very different. Anyway, thank you very much. Have a nice time. Bye.